Anyway. Help me put the groceries away. Here's some more garbage bags.
Let me see that.
Toothbrushes. We'll go upstairs in the closet. Careful now. Take some of this upstairs too. Put them in the hall closet. These are staying down here. Here, get this. This is garbage. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in. Let's talk. I'm cooking tonight and I'm baking tonight. But answer the poll. Tell me what y'all think, and then we can jump into it for real. Come on in. 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 We're going to have a great conversation tonight while I bake me a cake. Because my birthday was yesterday. So I'm going to bake a cake. And I'm going to cook dinner for the children and myself. Spaghetti. So I'm going to be live for a little bit. We're going to bake a cake, make spaghetti, and let's talk. Answer the poll when you first come in, okay? Is mental trauma real? What do you think? Yes or no? Talk to me. And I'm putting up the groceries first. You're gonna take that macaroni and cheese and toss it. Come on in, you guys. I'm almost done putting these groceries away. I'm not answering right now.
Well, I can't.
Oh. Come on in. Come on in. Y'all answer the poll when you come in. We about to talk. I'm putting the groceries away. Once I put all the groceries away, we're gonna bake a cake. We are going to cook dinner. Come on in. Come on in. Put my pizzas away. You gotta put that bag in the garbage correctly.
Oh, that's okay.
Thank you for taking the poll. Somebody said yes. Oh, wow. Why do you think trauma, mental trauma, is real? Why do you think mental trauma is real? Or maybe I should say that. Is mental trauma real or is it a decision? That's what I should have put. Because of course, it exists. But is it a decision that you're making? Because the definition of trauma is an experience or an instance that is keeping you from progression or please don't make a mess. I got kids going around here, but that's what trauma is. Trauma is any instance, any experience that's affecting you negatively and stopping you from moving forward, stopping you from progressing, stopping you from whatever. Give me 1 second and I can read comments. I don't know what the hell is on this counter that I gotta scrub off. Rejoice. Didn't I tell you not to do that?
Do what? Alright, my bad.
I'm not talking to you. Talking to Rejoice, who's on my live. Have y'all tried these? Let me know. Okay, so first I think we should bake the cake, and then we should make dinner. Let me take my Celsius. Okay. Let's bake our cake first. I don't know why I got go tell Rejoice to come here now.
Sorry. I said come here. What's it going?
Didn't I ask you not to do that?
I can't watch it.
Watching it and commenting is two different things.
I do what you do.
Rejoice. Do you want your phone taken away?
No.
So stop it. I don't know why I got three boxes of freaking cake mix. Like I was just gonna make so many cakes. What is you doing?
Yes, you should make a lot of cakes.
Don't y'all gonna drive a motherfucker up the wall. Drive me. Oh. Anyway, I don't know why I bought so many cake mixes, but I have a feeling that I'm only gonna bake one cake. Anyways, I just bought this pie pan from, where did I go? TJ Maxx. This ain't even a pie pan. This is a springform pan. You could cook pies in here, though. You could cook cakes in here, pies in here. Whatever you want. $7.99 at TJ Maxx. So, I'm interested to see what y'all think about this, this poll that's on here. Is mental trauma real? I want to change it. Let me change it. Let me change it because I want to make it. It says 4 people voted yes. Y'all crazy. Where my book at? You guys are crazy. This is the book. Okay, I will say 4 people said yes. I'm going to change it and see. Because the book is called The Courage to Be Disliked. I can't type, so give me a second. I'm sorry. Every time I try to do this, it start messing up. Every time I try to do this, what is it? I got yogurt on my lip. Not you got yogurt on your lip. Anyway, the book is called The Courage to Be Disliked, right? And in this book, they talk about trauma, right? And how he explains it is you cannot control the past, right? And if you can't control the past, if you are letting the past dictate how you move forward, is that a conscious decision or is that real mental trauma? Because there are people who have gone through worse than you, who have experienced so much more quote unquote trauma than you. But when you think about it, sometimes they're more successful than you. Sometimes they're even more happy than you. Sometimes they accomplish more in life than you. Why? Is it because they don't have mental trauma, or is it because they know that mental trauma is a decision that you can make for yourself? Let me start putting this cake together really quick. What do we need? Eggs, water, and oil. Oh, I didn't even buy no oil. That's gonna be an issue. What do y'all think about trauma? Is it a decision that you make? One day you just say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna not let this affect me anymore negatively. And I am going to decide to move forward with whatever it is. Or maybe I should make 2 boxes. This says it makes 2 8-inch rounds. I don't know. Is this 8 inches? I don't know how many inches this is. I don't know how many inches this is. This has little bitty chocolate bits in it. That's what I'm making. Triple chocolate fudge cake mix. There's pudding in the mix. So in this book, the example that he gave was, let me grab the oil. How much oil do I need? Half a cup. This seems like a half a cup to me. Might just use all of this. Yeah, see, that's, like I said, that seems like, I be knowing what I be knowing when I be knowing it sometimes, you know? Because I be in the kitchen. So the example he gave was this man who was afraid to leave his house. And we need 3 eggs. And so I guess this guy, he goes to a therapist and they uncover three eggs. God damn it. One cup of water. So the therapist uncovers that his trauma that's making him stay in the house and not be able to leave his home is because his mom and dad, I guess they worked all the time and they didn't pay him enough attention. So psychologically, he figured that if he came up with some type of mental disorder, which it was real, but it was more psychological than physical, he came up with, if he stayed in the house all the time and had some type of phobia of leaving his house, that his parents would have to pay him attention and focus on him. That was quick. These little cake boxes be, throw that shit together real quick. Put that shit in the oven. I ain't even preheat the oven. Let's go ahead and preheat this thing to, what is that? 325. 325. Oh, heat oven to 350. Oh, okay. For aluminum. And 325 for non-stick. I think this is, I don't know what that is, but I love to cook anything on 350, so I'm cooking it on 350 shit. Fuck it. We're not leaving the kitchen, so it should be fine. So long story short, I agree with the book. You gotta read the book. The book is a good read. It will get you thinking a lot about decisions that we make every day, all day, in our lives. It didn't dawn on me that I was going to have these technical difficulties. Okay, maybe I hate to have to. can't figure it out. And that makes me very upset. That makes me so upset. Because why is it not working? It ain't working. So let's put this cake in the oven. I'm using a springform pan, but I'm still going to put some parchment paper at the bottom. Go grab me some scissors. Look upstairs in the hall closet. I wonder if this cake turned out. It's weird. Tastes really weird. Let's see. What?
Can I get some?
Just wait till I pour it in. I wonder if this pan is too small. That would be tragic. Stupid. It's gonna have ripples on the side, but I'm actually okay with that. All right, let's get this in the oven. I should have read the instructions on how long to bake it. Let me go see. Put these scissors away. That's not delicious at all. What is that? Betty Crocker? Do Betty Crocker spoil?
That's horrible.
Do Betty Crocker spoil? God damn. What type of shit is this? This one said 2026. If I would have known that, I would have doctored it up a little bit. You know, I got some cocoa powder and stuff. Hey, girl, my comments was not showing. You probably done left. Hey, push a piece. If you still here, my comments wasn't showing, so I just seen your comment. Baking my birthday cake. Baking me a chocolate cake for my birthday. And now I'm about to cook dinner, which is going to be spaghetti. Oh, you came back. Hey, girl. I don't know if you answered the poll or not. Did you answer the poll? Let me know what you think. This pan is absolutely too small to be cooking this ground beef in. But the thing is, my hot plate won't work from my other pan, so we're gonna have to make it do what it do. I have to make it do what it do tonight. It's gonna fit. Make it enough. Okay, so this says, hold on, how long are we baking this? Oh, for 28 to 33 minutes. Hey Google, set an alarm for 30 minutes.
You got it. Your alarm's set for 7 p.m.
Okay, I'm back. What that said, it's a thing if people make it a thing in their lives. What pizza audio? Yes, that's what the book says, Push and Peace. The book is called The Courage to Be Disliked. And he basically explains that your mind is stronger than you realize. And distracted I get. I'm over here trying to be serious. I'm over here trying to be serious. I'm saving lives, and you're worried about your diamonds? What did she say in that show? People are dying. Which one? Okay, now I gotta know which one you talking about. You talking about the one where she be like, I really don't eat that much. I really don't eat that much. And he'd be like, well, if you don't eat that much, then I can't help you. Or is you talking about the one where the man was like, see, when I first met you, you was cooking. Now you give me hot dogs and pizza. Which one? Girl, you got me over here laughing. I'm supposed to be serious. This is a serious live, Thrifty. Shame on you. Oh, the man that was saying that she ain't cooking for him no more because she got him. Now that you got me, you cook me hot dogs, french fries, and pizza. But I'm going to eat this pizza party with you tonight. But tomorrow you going to start cooking. I love that audio. So I stole it from somebody on Facebook. It was this guy who was talking to his, I guess his wife or his girlfriend or something. I don't know. But it was his real video. And he was saying that, some old guy was saying that to his girl. And I thought it was hilarious. So I stole it. I said, let me steal this sound because I could use this sound. It is funny. Put some salt in here. That other sound, I know, I'm going to use it like a motherfucker. Watch. I'm going to use it for everything. Every time I'm either cooking or eating, I'm probably going to use that sound. Yeah, because I think it's funny. And I think the other one is hilarious too. The other one came from an episode of My 600 Pound Life. And oh my God, I wish you could see the real video. She was laying in bed. Ooh, that must have been too much red pepper. She was laying in bed, waddling all outside, talking about, I really don't eat that much. She laying in bed, waddling all outside. And he said, what you been eating? She said, I don't eat that much. He said, well, I can't help you then. I can't help you. Oh, that pepper got me sneezing. Girl, you got me over here cracking up, Lord. Oh, yeah, it's hilarious. I'm probably going to use both of them forever. God damn. Did I put this in there already? It's another one. I'm trying to figure out how I can use it, but you'll see. I appreciate you, Thrifty, for one, because you're not one of those subscribers that only watches my lives, my shorts, and my videos. My analytics show me who just watches my lives and who just watches my shorts and who just watches the videos. You, my friend, do all both. So, you know I salute the real bitches around here. I gotta salute you with both hands. 'Cause I fuck with you, girl. What you want? You said what? What you looking for? You looking for what? Your charger. Hey! Or is they lying to me? Is they lying to me? You don't be watching my videos? But I'm just kidding. I gotta figure out how to use this hot plate before I be burning everything around this motherfucker. Let me get back serious. Did you answer the poll? Because you know what, this book, it's been having me thinking. You probably know I've been reading this book for a while. I had to put it down. I had to put it down because it really had me thinking too hard. Because it's a really good book. It's a really good book. But the next question, it's not gonna. What up, cousin? What up, cousin? Hey, boo. The next question, it's not gonna let me change it up there, so I'm gonna leave that up there. But my thing is this: do you think that pity is just another form of manipulation? Okay, cool. We could double back on mental trauma. But y'all think about that question too. Is pity a form of manipulation? Is pity just people trying to manipulate you to think what they want you to think or do what they tell you to do? It will scare you, Thrifty, but I will encourage you to read the book. He says that trauma is a decision that you make for your own benefit. Even when you think it's not for your benefit, you're using your trauma as an excuse for your benefit. Rather if it's your benefit to act a certain way or it's your benefit to not do something, or it's to your benefit to be, a certain way, make a certain amount of money. Be like, oh, well, I only make this amount of money because such and such, such and such, such and such. Yes, and that's what I said. It's gonna piss you off. It'll piss you off. It'll piss you off. It's called the courage. Can you see that? I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me know if I need to get closer. The courage to be disliked. I cannot say their names, but they're Japanese people. I think it's Ichiro Kishimi and Fumitaki Koga. But yes, to your benefit. You're using it to your benefit not to do something. What are you afraid of doing? Because your mind is powerful. And especially when you start to affirm yourself. Okay, I'm sorry. It's backwards. I'm so sorry. That's because I am on my phone live. And I'm like flipped. But, yeah, you're using your trauma to your benefit because deep down inside, somewhere, you either don't want to do something or you want people to treat you a certain way or you want to continue a cycle of something. And if you're ready to break up the cycle, if you're ready to do things differently and you want to improve, all you have to do is make the decision to do that. And understand that your mental trauma is your choice. And, oh Jesus, that just hot. I forgot I was baking a cake. The oven is hot. Yeah. And it blew my mind too because it made me, I agree with him 100%. Because you're going to make a decision every moment, every day, every week. You're making decisions constantly. Now, if you can make a conscious decision to not let the trauma affect you, then it's no longer trauma. Because that's what the definition of trauma is. I don't even know if y'all can see me. Is all this steam just making me look, talk to me. Okay, Thrifty. Okay, I'm going to tell you a quick story before I tell you what I think the book would articulate better than me. But I live in a city that is predominantly white, and it is a college town. And on top of that, most of the African American people who live around here, they live in the poor part of town. I, unfortunately, do not. That's what I said. I don't know how to work it. I don't know how to figure this shit the fuck out. It's pissing me off. They also said anger is not real either in the book. It says anger is just your way of being out of control, and you're trying to be in control. And so that's your way of showing that you're not in control in the moment. And so he does explain that anger is false. Anger is not real. Anger is just you being out of control, and you don't like that you're not in control. And I agree with him on that too, but that's not going to stop me from being fucking mad that I can't get this damn pole off my goddamn face. Anyways, I live in a white neighborhood, right? And when I opened up my business in this city, I got so much racism because I chose to open up a business, and she said breathe. I know, right? I chose to open up a business in a predominantly white area. And not only that, I had the audacity, y'all can't see me, I had the audacity to wax Brazilian waxes, lady parts, right? I don't know if YouTube's gonna flag me, but they would give me this racial attitude, like, how dare this black woman think that she can come in our city and wax white lady parts. I hope y'all know what I mean. Comment in the chat if you don't understand what I'm trying to say. And so, oh my God, the way that they would treat me, the way that they would look at me, the things that they would say, the questions that they would ask, in the beginning, drove me to a depression like no other. I have never had any type of feeling that way. We're following coolers. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. But they were very racial to me. And I'm trying to think of the book that I read that had me say, fuck it, I'm not. Okay, I know what the book was. The book was The Four Agreements. Darn, the book, I don't know who it's by, but I want to say Deepak Chopra. Don't quote me on that. We're talking about waxing centers. Yes, correct. I'm talking about a waxing center. And in a white neighborhood, waxing white people, as somebody who looks like me, right? They're like, how dare she think she can make money off of us? And we're not gonna, I don't know if these are their real thoughts, because that's the thing. That's the thing about the Four Agreement book. The Four Agreement book is, it basically tells you that in your mind, you have to make an agreement with yourself that you're not going to assume what other people are thinking, assume their intentions. If they don't tell you in black and white that they're racist, you're assuming. If they don't say to you, hey, I am treating you this way because I am racist, then you are assuming. And every time you assume, the only person you're hurting is yourself. That book is The Four Agreements. Let me stir this up a little bit. I do like my brown beef to get a little color on it, so it looked done, but it ain't done because I want it to get a little color. I don't want it to be gray. Yeah, so that book is The Four Agreements, and she said that's true. I think you're talking about what I just said about assuming things, right? Because everybody is just living in their own world, technically. And everyone is either trying to do what benefits them or do what they think people are wanting them to do. Let me sip this goddamn stuff here. I love talking about stuff like this. So you can't assume unless they tell you. And then the definition of trauma, I don't know if you're still here, but the definition of trauma, I gotta remember that y'all can't see me. So the definition of trauma is an experience or instance or anything that you are taking that happened to you and it is affecting you in a negative way. If you don't let it affect you in a negative way, then it is no longer trauma. Because in order for it to be trauma, it has to affect you in a negative way. I know, that's why I hate reading these books, because it just makes you think and you're like, what the fuck is going on in the world? Is everybody just... Okay, so this is done. Okay, give me a second, because I got the book here. I have the book, and I can try to find how he explains trauma. I'm making spaghetti. You're welcome. I'm making spaghetti. Okay. So let's go to... So it's probably going to be backwards on your end where you can't see it, right? But it's a little section in this book, The Courage to Be Disliked, right? And it says, trauma does not exist, right? Okay, let me see. So I guess the philosopher's name is Freud. I don't know. But his idea is that a person's psychic wounds, he's referring to trauma. He's referring to trauma as your psychological wounds, right? This is why I don't like reading this book, because it's like, just say what the fuck you say. Trauma. If you're talking about trauma, say trauma. But anyways, okay, so his idea that a person's psychic wounds cause his or her present unhappiness. When you treat a person's life in a vast narrative, there is an easily understandable casualty and sense of dramatic development that creates strong impressions and is extremely attractive. But Adler, in denial of a trauma argument, states, no experience is in itself a cause of our success or failure. We do not suffer from the shock of our experiences, the so-called trauma, but instead we make out of them whatever suits our purposes. We are not determined by our experiences, but the meaning we give them is self-determining. And that basically means that instead we make them whatever suits our purposes. So if you're making it suit your purpose, that means you're using your trauma to your benefit, because you're making it suit your own purpose. You gotta figure out what does that bring you? What does that trauma bring you when it comes to whatever it is? For example, if you push people away, right? You might push people away and you say, you know what? I like to be alone. I'm a loner. I push people away because in my past, I've always been hurt. People treat me X, Y, and Z. I have trust issues, so I push people away. Well, then you're using that trauma and that past experience to your benefit, because when you push people away, you don't let them get close enough to hurt you. So you're protecting yourself, and that benefits you. Let me get the spaghetti. Which brings me to my next question was, is pity or trauma a form of manipulation? Are you using that trauma to manipulate people to feel sorry for you enough that they don't hold you accountable? That's the question. Or are you using your trauma so that people don't ask you to do certain things? It's like you are manipulating people with your trauma. Do you guys think that people manipulate with trauma? I cannot change the question up there, but that is the new question. Do you really think that people can manipulate with their trauma and use that to make you think and do what they want you to do? I think so too. I think so too. And you know what? Ooh, I just opened that and the water ain't even ready. Let me put some salt in it.